Hey guys, Nate here with Nate Vaping. Like to show you guys some other cool little rebuildable drip atomizer that I got my hands on here. This is called a Smok. It's SMOK. You can get it from our guys over at 101 Vape. They sell them, I believe, and even Kidney Puncher sells them, I believe. But it's by Smok. It's a small little rebuildable drip atomizer. As you can see, it's 2 posts. Let me try getting the focus there. But anyway, so it's 2 posts, twisting with your fingers. So you don't need to have the annoying screwdriver set with you to mess around with it. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. It does what it needs to do, that's for sure. And to tell you the truth, this was my first ever rebuildable atomizer. I went with something that I could relate to, because I wanted something with the taller deck. I wanted something that I could put small coils on, single coils, just to get my feet wet with the industry and the rebuildables. So so we got here the Smok rebuildable atomizer. Now I'm going to throw this here on my Nemesis, clone by H Cigar, and like I said, man, the H Cigars, their clone, it's good. It's a solid clone. Probably one of my favorites that I like out right now. Some people will tell you, oh, there's other ones out there that are way better. Well, you know what? I don't need something way better. I need something that works, that's reliable, that doesn't break. It's stainless steel. It's a good hardy build. The threading's great. Doesn't rattle with the threads. The battery doesn't rattle at all. It's decent, man. Come on, why are you going to reinvent the wheel? These companies need to stop remanufacturing and making new ones. What they need to do is go back and change their designs on their old ones and just make them better. You know, they need to go in there and change the threading, make it nice tight threadings. Don't give me this weak, threading system. I got one that's a variable voltage mod that's telescopic, and the telescope is ridiculous. It's iTaste. It's the iTaste variable voltage, and it's got the telescopic bottom on there. I have no idea even where that went, but I'll have to go pull that up and do a review on there for you guys so you can see it. But it's you got to tighten it down. The threads are huge. It rattles. Anyway, that's my rant about how these companies need to stop reinventing the wheel. What they need to do is go back in and follow what H Cigar did. Really nice tight threadings, and very, very well put. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my Smok atomizer. I'm going to screw it in, get it nice and tight. This back screw, I'm going to back it into it, get a nice good connection. Don't over tighten anything. Heat and aluminum and stainless steel stuff starts to expand and contract, and what happens there? You're gonna get it all junked up, and it's gonna stick, and you won't be able to get the thing off. So don't over tighten it. Things, as long as it's a connection, it's a connection. Yeah, you can put some compounds on there and make it a good connection, but whatever, I digress. So screwing that back onto my H Cigar here, gonna screw that in. Now what I'm hitting here is a standard twisted coil. This is a triple wrap again. I don't know what is with the triple wraps, but I'm getting a way better vape than I was on the micros and the nano coils. I was hitting a nano coil for almost a month, and everything was going great, and then I found out, I was like, man, what happens if I twist this and I make a standard micro coil with it? Mind blown. Absolutely blown. You can see here, that's some vape coming off of there. It's a chucker, man. It chucks that vape, and it's great. It's by far one of the best. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and drip some more juice on there, so at least I don't get a burnt hit. And same stuff, organic cotton, boiled. You boil the heck out of it. Good half hour boiling. Pull it out, let it dry for 24 hours on a napkin. Put it in a clean area, so at least you're gonna be vaping it, so you don't want the you don't want your cotton to be like catching mold and crap. So I say get one of these little bad boys if you're just jumping into it. Get any really mechanical mod. Get a decent battery. Don't forget, watch the battery safety video. Because to tell you the truth, you really, really, really need to watch out for batteries and battery safety. A lot of people don't realize they just throw whatever battery and they think it's all good and gravy. And to tell you the truth, they're going to have a mod blow up and it's going to give everyone a bad rep because no one was looking at the safety aspects of it. If you don't want to worry about that, go ahead, go get your mechanical, go get your regular variable voltage mod and go have fun with that, and good luck because the prices are ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Variable voltage, really? What? This does everything. This does what you want it to do. You don't get the craziness with it. You don't have to sit there, oh hey man, I'm vaping at 3.9 volts and everything's great. Oh man, dude, I'm rocking 6 volts right now. No. I can go into a whole big mess of review about variable voltage, and to tell you the truth, I'm just going to get upset because I switched these rebuildables on the mechanical mods, and old school's better. So let me show you guys how this vapes. I did have to drill out the hole. I used the standard smallest drill that I had, and I don't even know what the size is. I think it's like a 16th or something drill bit size. So I did have to drill out the hole just because it was like sucking through a stir, you know, like a coffee stir. So I really wanted to open it up and see what we can get vape-wise. So here we go. Here's a test. It's because it is so small, it's very warm. It's a very warm vape. Again, with the double braided, it's getting a lot more heat to it, and on the deck platform, it's very small. So it's a small little confined space, and you don't get that much air draw. Let's see this again. So that was kind of a mouth to lung. I could try a full lung here. And you get different flavors. If you're smart with your flavors and you want to start diving into different flavors, to tell you the truth, you're going to find out with rebuildable drip atomizers that you can get different flavors. You can get the nuttiness of a flavor. You can get the sweetness of the flavor. It all matters on the heat. So when you're messing around with the rebuildables, experienced veterans, you know this very well. More wraps, more surface area. You're gonna get that good flavor. You know. Downside is they're gonna be a slow burner. It's gonna take a while for that thing to heat up because you're gonna be at 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 ohms. It's gonna take forever for that thing to heat up. So what I decided is take that same amount of wire, twist it all up, just like how Rip Tripper shows on his videos. Twist that wire up and make a braided coil and start experimenting with it. Do 2 strands. Do a 3 strand. That's what this is. 3 strand. It heats up very nice, very evenly, and you know what? It works. It really does. I'm gonna take a couple more hits off of this. Good, warm vape. And to tell you the truth, you're going to hear it, and I don't know if you could hear that. I tried sticking it up against the the little microphones there on the camera. It does have a lag on it, so when you release the button, it still burns, just a tiny bit. So you want to make sure when you do the twisted coils that you, one, don't vape it until it's dry, or you're just going to ruin your coil. You can see here that dried off. That dried off pretty well. Sorry for the blinking light. That's off the camera. But the dry wicks, they're going to burn great. Now, for people that are getting into it that don't realize this, you want to watch how much liquid you put on that coil. If you put too much, you're going to flood it. It's going to taste kind of harsh. It's going to hit your throat really different. And it's not going to give you what you want. It's going to be really, really harsh on you, and you're not going to like it. You're going to be like, dude, Nate, what is this? But try wrapping, and you know, make a micro coil, standard micro coil. I build mine with the standard drill bit, which of course I've misplaced at this time, and standard drill bit that I actually drilled this out with. It's the 16th inch one, so it gives you a nice, tight, decent coil. You can see here, this is the tri coil. Let's try getting that into focus. That's the tri braided one. It's a little bit thicker than the double braid, so you just have to watch out for that. And like I said, it's very warm vape off this Smok. So it's cheap. I paid $7 for this top, so you can't get that anywhere else, and it works. So you can just see the vapor production. I'm telling you, when I start going into coils and showing you guys how I build these coils, you'll be surprised that it doesn't take that much knowledge to build a coil. All it does is you got to make sure that your amperage on your batteries are good, and your coil's not got a hot spot on there. So you got to take your time. It takes a little finesse. You know, you got to massage it just a little bit. So that's the Smok RDA. Again, you can see it there. Nice two tall, very tall brass posts on there. There's my coiled up wire, and standard wicking for a micro coil. You want to throw that underneath the two little cotton sides after you string it through. Wrap them underneath. That gives you the best wicking action for if you got any spillover when you drip onto it. The cool thing about this is it doesn't have a removable drip tip, so the whole piece comes off as one. Nice part though that I like about it, and I'll show you here, you just drip. You don't have to take it off. You can just drip directly into the hole, just like your standard 5.0s, the regular drip atomizers that you can buy for $5 a pop. Same concept, same deal, just even the same size. They look great. This looks great on an Ego battery. It doesn't hit as hard because of the fact that that you do have to watch out for your ohms. So if you are doing on a standard battery, go ahead and make a 1.5 ohm coil. That just means remove a twist. Don't do any twists whatsoever to the wire. Just wrap it up. Use a thicker gauge wire. Use a thinner gauge wire if you got one, because you're gonna have tight space to work with. So you'll wanna get a mechanical. That's for sure. You want the mechanical mods. And like I said, right now Nemesis has a great one. That's a great mod to use. Very user friendly. And my next video, I'll dive a little bit more into the Nemesis mod, show you what it comes with, show you how it comes, and how H Cigar has totally revamped the surface, you know, of vaping with the Nemesis. So, have a good one.